Hi, Neil here, Reason News. So, latest news is in. 30,000 extra people died in 2015, and there's a new study says it's because of the government cuts to social welfare. I mean, anyone who's paying attention would know that this is actually the government's fault. Nothing to do with immigrants, nothing to do with lack of money. This is an ideological attack on our social welfare system. It coincided, the worst periods coincided with the struggles of the NHS. We all know this NHS is struggling more now. There's further cuts to come to the social welfare budget from the government. Councils are struggling all over the country to cope. So this is unprecedented. This is the first time the death rate has actually increased in 50 years. 30,000 extra deaths, mainly older people who should be in social care and being looked after, but they weren't. They were left to die by this government. Make no doubt about that. So watch out, because this is where we're going with Brexit, with the hard Brexit that May's talking about, with the becoming a tax haven like Singapore. Social welfare spending will have to go down because of that. Health spending will have to go down because of that. People say we can't afford the system. It's complete and utter nonsense. Our NHS spends less than all the other European countries. We get better value for money out of our NHS than anyone else, so we just need to up the budget a bit and take care and actually give the social welfare the money they deserve. That's been slashed left, right and centre. So this is where we're heading with hard Brexit. We're heading to no social care, no NHS, no pensions. So make sure you get informed of the facts, because we're heading down a rabbit hole here, people. This country don't care about us. They're happy to let 30,000 extra people die. That figure could get worse in the future. After years and years and years of having better and better and lower unnecessary death rates, these are unnecessary deaths. These people died too young. They're your friends, they're your relatives. They died too young because this government cut spending on social welfare. This will get worse and worse if we go for hard Brexit. We need to negotiate good terms for us. We cannot have a hard Brexit like the Tories want, because this will lead to more and more deaths. They don't care about us. People say we can't afford it. Of course we can afford it. We bailed out the bankers. It was the bankers that took the money, for Christ's sake. Don't people remember that? It was the bankers. We gave them hundreds and hundreds of billions of pounds. We could afford that. We can afford this. Because you know what? Billionaires aren't paying their taxes. Millionaires aren't paying their taxes. Corporations aren't paying their taxes. We could just make them pay their tax. Then we could afford it. We can afford all this stuff. It is absolutely criminal what this government is doing. 30,000 extra deaths on their watch. They did it. They killed your family and friends. Don't forget it. Reason News. Just a little PS on Reason News. Any ordinary people out there thinking that voting UKIP is the answer to this social welfare and NHS crisis, do not forget Nigel Farage, Aaron Banks, Paul Nuttall. They've all said they want to get rid of the NHS. They are not a party of the people. They are party of a low tax for the corporations. That's all they're there for. So I understand why people might think this voting UKIP is the right way to go, but they are not for the people. They are for the corporations, and they want to get rid of your NHS. That's a Reason News PS.